What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome to a thank you video for hitting 29,000 subscribers. I honestly can't put into words how much it means to me that I've hit 29k, and this is going to be a deep video. It probably is going to bang on a bit, but I have got a bit of a message to get across. But yeah, it's going to be a bit deep. It's going to get a bit emotional. I don't care how fruity it gets. I need to get it off my chest, essentially, because I am more grateful than I think the majority of people who would be that it hit 29k. And that's nothing against other people. It's just in the manner of which we've hit 29,000. May the 11th, 2015 may not be a date that any of you give a shit about, apart from my dad, because it's actually his birthday. Big up Pops. Not that I've ever called him that before. But that was the day that I hit 28,000 subscribers. And from then until now, unbelievable, Jeff. The journey that has been that 1 year is crazy. YouTube have removed a shit ton of my videos. They removed over 800. They removed over 300 dead subs from my total, which I'm okay with. But that prompted a lot of people to just look at my channel and go, nah, mate, you're all right, and started unsubscribing uncontrollably, to the point where we were on 28,812 or something. And I started losing so many that I got down to 28,000, and people were making jokes about me doing a 27k sub special. And that type of thing, even though I was joking along with it, that type of thing did get to me, to the point where I've just dropped a pen because I wanted to play with it while making the video. I'll get another one. To the point where I was so serious about jacking the whole thing in that I wrote out the tweet ready for me to send, saying that I was stopping YouTube. And I'm not even joking. That was the 22nd of February of this year. I wrote out a tweet that said, I am stopping YouTube and I'm not going to carry on, and I'm going to go get a different job because it's not working and I don't care anymore. And that's no exaggeration. That's no made up for dramatic effect. It was the 22nd of February. In fact, I could tell you there was probably about 3 p.m. on the 22nd of February that I thought that. What changed my mind was a comment that someone left on a video that I can't remember the name of, but it was a trading tip video, and it changed the outlook that I had on the whole thing. Life, YouTube channel, everything. And I can't remember the person who left the comment, but whoever you are, you have no idea what you did for this channel and why now that I'm on 29k subs. It's not all down to him, but the turnaround and the reason that I'm still doing this now is actually down to him, because I would have stopped. Basically, he left a comment on the video saying, "This is lazy." And then he went on 2 lines of text to say why it was lazy, why he would not be watching anymore, and how much I've let myself go. I try not to eat as much cake as I could, really, but no, that was a bad joke. So his comment basically said that the trading tips that I was making, the videos that I was making, all lazy, no effort. It was subpar content. It wasn't what he subscribed for, and he was just out. You know, not a hateful comment necessarily, but a lot of people could have taken it that way. And I tried not to. Initially, I was angry, very angry, and I started writing out this massive response. I even made a video, and I made it unlisted and sent him the link, and 35 people have watched it. But I made a video telling him why he was wrong. But and a couple of hours after that, I decided, you know what? No, he wasn't wrong. I was wrong. It was a lazy video. They were all lazy videos, and I was not putting enough effort in, and I needed to make a change. And despite the fact that I'd already written the tweet out to quit the whole thing, that comment right there made me so angry at myself that I told myself that I was not going to quit until the end of FIFA 16. And if I hadn't managed to turn things around by FIFA 17, or the release of FIFA 17, that's the end of it for me. YouTube is done and dusted. And I gave myself that long, and I started creating different types of videos. I started making different trading tips in which I put a lot more effort into them. And I started doing different squad builders and different types of things, and to the point where I found a niche and that was obviously player reviews and squad builders and things. And I've started grinding them out to the point where I don't sleep more than 4 hours a night, and that's no exaggeration. I am quite literally knackered right now. I could sleep on a washing line for how tired that I am, but I don't care, because I'm going to do this until I can't function anymore, because I am so determined to make it work that everything's irrelevant. YouTube comes first pretty much in my life right now. I will do YouTube before I do anything else. If I haven't got videos done, fuck something else. I'm going to do videos and then I'll go do something else if I've got time. If I haven't got time to sleep, so be it. Honestly, and that's the way that I'm working. Little bit of a story time now, very quickly. And this is a lesson in life, really, for those of you who are either doing YouTube or anything else that requires a little bit of a kick up the arse. 2003, I was going out with this girl, and I was around her house, and I was playing Need for Speed with her little brother. And I say little brother, I don't know, he was about 12 at the time, I think I was about 16. And playing Need for Speed, and he was racing through the streets, and he was in, I don't know, first or second or whatever, and he crashes. And instead of carrying on and trying to catch them up again, because everyone overtakes him, he presses start, goes down to restart race, and clicks X, and just restarts the whole thing. And I said to him, why are you doing that? Because I'm not going to win. And even then, even though YouTube wasn't a thing back then, didn't exist, even then, I thought to myself, that's the wrong attitude to have. And it was my turn then after that. He restarted like 2 or 3 times, and then he eventually won the race. I crashed straight away. Not on purpose, but because I'm shit. And everyone overtook me. I was in last. And he was like, I'll just press start and restart the race. No, mate, I'm not going to do that. And I raced all the way, battling through all the cars, trying my hardest to get back into a winning position. And I finished 3rd. And he said, see, you didn't win. And like I said to him, it doesn't matter, who cares? And in my head, I'm thinking, well, that's the attitude that some people have, and that's not what... You can't just restart life. I know it's only a game, but it translates to so many different things, and it translates to my YouTube adventure or struggle over the last year. So many people telling me, I'm shit, you can't... Your channel's dead, how do you even make a living, this is bad, you're bollocks, this, that, the other, has all essentially spurred me on. Even though they do affect me, all the negative comments that I receive, even ones that necessarily don't mean to be negative, but that I perceive to be negative, affect me to the point where I get angry and I want to write out a huge douchebag comment. Even though they're right, pretty much, sometimes, they still spur me on. And that one lazy comment in particular, just tip of the iceberg, and it was perfect. I needed that, and if I hadn't got that, I'd be in a retail place now working for £7 an hour, which, don't get me wrong, is not that bad actually, but I wouldn't enjoy it and I'd hate my life. So I'm so grateful to that one person who left that comment, but I'm also grateful to everybody who has supported me, even just by watching one of my videos over the last 4 years. If you've watched one video, you've helped me out, and I'm grateful. I'm genuinely grateful. With all that being said, you need to apply that to your life. If you've got something where you need to do something but you haven't got the motivation, or you've been trying for a while and it doesn't work, just man up. Have a look at yourself. Have a look at what you're doing and think, how can I make this better? How can I change this? Because that's essentially what I've done. Looked at my content, which was doing very badly, and I thought to myself, I need to change this, and I have to change it, and I'm going to change it. And I sat there for hours. What can I do? How can I make it better? What can I make differently? I know, I won't sleep. Player reviews do well. Let's start doing them, see if I enjoy them. Oh, I do enjoy them. Oh, they do well. Bang. And that's where we are right now. Speaking of which, let's move on very quickly. If you're still with me, by the way, thank you so much for staying with me, not just on the channel, but in this video in particular. Thank you. It's been 9 minutes or so. Very grateful. Jevsky, tell him. Let me go through what's going to happen with Twitch, this channel, and a few other bits and bobs. So Twitch has taken a massive backseat to the point where I barely even stream once a week anymore. And that's not going to change, at least until the end of Team of the Season. In fact, this Saturday, I'm not streaming because I'm busy with Team of the Season, and then in the evening I'm going to relax a little bit for the first time in a long time. And then Sunday I'll stream, hopefully. But streams need to take a back seat because I don't earn any money from them, and YouTube is starting to get to the point now where it's all going up. It's all in the green. It's all doing well. I need to stay on top of it. And even though back in November, December, January, Twitch was the reason I was still alive, I was relying on donations, and I can't rely on donations. I've said this time and time again, but I don't like relying on other people. Obviously, with YouTube, you rely on other people to watch the video, but they don't have to pay out. I don't want to have to stream and make someone donate $10 just so that I can stream. That's not fair. I can't honestly use that as a business model. I mean, don't get me wrong. If like when I stream, people donate, obviously I love it and I'm grateful and I thank you for doing so. But I don't want to rely on your money to live. You know, I want to rely on YouTube, the revenue from that to live, because that's essentially where I am with it and what I want to do with it. So streaming for the time being will take a back seat and has taken a back seat till the end of Team of the Season at least, and then we'll see where we are after Team of the Season with different content. So there may actually not be streams some weeks or some days. I know Team of the Season is nearly finished now, but there may be some other things I want to do after it that may lead to streaming not being a thing. We'll see. We'll see. I don't mind streaming. It's just it's a lot of work for no reward, pretty much. And we'll see where we are with it. I'll make another update video closer to the time. Few things on the channel that I've stopped or neglected, career mode being one of them. That's not dead. I've still got some things backed up ready to be edited and done. It's just a case of it takes so long to do one of those videos that it would mean that would pretty much be the only video that I do that day. So I don't want to do that just yet when there's so many other things I need to do Team of the Season wise. I don't have the time to do it. So that's on the back burner, but it will make a return, I promise. Probably in the next 2 weeks. With that being said, saying that I don't have enough time to do things, Kraos community channel has taken a massive hit over the last month because I literally don't have the time to dedicate to it because of the effort that I'm putting into my YouTube channel. Now, that being said, I've changed it a little bit, and by a little bit I mean a lot. It's no longer a community channel. I apologise for those of you who've already uploaded content. Your videos will remain and your links will remain in the description for people to go and check out because they still get views, so hopefully they're helping you out a little bit. But me and Luke, who is someone that I have to thank an awful lot for the turnaround in my YouTube channel actually because of the Team of the Week predictions and various other things that he does for me as well. Obviously if I could thank everyone individually I really would. But it's obviously I would miss people out and it's difficult for me to do. But I am genuinely grateful. Keyword, genuinely grateful for the support that everybody's given me over the last years. But Luke in particular has helped me out with content and a massive help in me turning around the channel in itself. So thank you to him. But me and him are doing Kraos together, and we've changed it to Kraos 60. Now what that is 60-second videos. No more than that. There might be one now and again doing something random, but 60-second videos of player reviews and various other different things that we end up playing. But for the time being, they're going to be player reviews, squad builders, etc. It's not me making extra content, essentially. It's me using the content that I won't be using for my main channel. Sometimes I try and do player reviews for certain players that either I can't get enough clips with because I run out of time, or players that I can't really use because they don't suit my playstyle at all, and it would be unfair for me to review them. So a lot of thought goes into my reviews. I don't just buy a player, play 5 games with him, stick the clips together and upload it. If I can't play with him and I can't use him, it's not his fault, it's my fault for not being good enough, and I can't give him a fair review. So I don't upload the content, and I just delete 2 hours, 3 hours worth of work. So instead of doing that now, I'm going to edit it down to a 60-second clip, get some music over it, upload it to Kraos 60 as a player review, and give some ratings of what I thought based on that bit of gameplay. Sometimes I will make them specifically for them, other times, the majority of the time, they'll be run-offs, basically, clips that I would have just deleted otherwise. The Fernandez review that's up on that channel right now is actually one that I was going to make for this channel, run out of time, wasn't relevant, decided to upload it to Kraos 60. Luke's exactly the same because he's got a channel that he does reviews on as well. Link to that down in the description, as well as Kraos. So Kraos 60 is now a thing. Hopefully there'll be daily uploads on it because I record so much FIFA that there's always going to be some run-offs that I'll be able to upload to that. Same with Luke as well. So yeah, that channel is there if you want to go check that out. So second channel that brings me to, this video's getting on a bit and I apologise, but second channel content is going to return. I don't know when and I don't know how necessarily. Rust is something that I still like to play and something I still want to do videos on, but I still do play. So I've been playing, not playing, but I've dabbled with for a few hours over the last week. YouTuber life, or YouTuber's life. When my videos render or something, I just quickly jump on there for 10 minutes. Such a good game, but it again, it's another eye-opener. It really makes you more determined to do well on YouTube. You've probably seen other YouTubers play it. It's not well, it is new, but it's not new to YouTube. A lot of people have been uploading it recently. YouTuber's life is basically you just take on the life of a YouTuber and you build up your channel, upload content, edit videos, etc. I'm basically living my life through a game, doing exactly what I do in real life. But it's so enjoyable, and it is an eye-opener. And like, oh, that's how quick things can change, and it gives you different ideas for different things, and that's kind of prompted Creo60 to become a thing, really, just from that game. Genius. So I will be uploading some of that hopefully soon. I'm hopefully going to get 20 minutes sometime to record a video on it, and we'll maybe start a series, I don't know, and Rust will return and things like that. So there will be a lot through the summer, a lot of content through the summer. And as far as player reviews on the channel goes, once Team of the Season's done, they will die down a little bit, and we'll start doing some other things. Like I said, a series is coming and various different things. This video's gone on way too long. I apologise. Hopefully you're still around. If you are, amazing support as always. Thank you very much for watching. Till the next time, thank you and goodbye.